Perfect. Okay. Did you have any Get rid of this. Let me see what that is. Okay. Hello? Goody, goody. Okay. Today, we're going to be using for a little bit a chair. So you might want to have a chair that has a flat bottom that you can sit on. It won't be a lot, but we'll be using a chair a little bit. So maybe you can get a flat bottom chair that you can sit on. Take your time. Just to have it nearby. Again, today we'll be using a little bit of a chair, a flat bottom chair. If you have one without a cushion on it, so you put it nearby just to sit in for a while. Won't be a long time, so you might want to do that now. Get yourself a flat bottom chair nearby. Not with a cushion on it. And, like a kitchen chair, whatever. Don't worry about it. If a stool, anything. I don't know. If you could sit Indian style, you could do it like that on the floor if you can. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to be dealing with opposition, how to use opposition in movement, especially the opposition of the spine. Now just notice how you're lying on the floor and just notice the length of your legs, both legs, right leg, left leg. Notice the right arm, left arm, right? It's the sense of length of your legs, the length of your arms, those 5 lines that we've been working on, more and more, just letting that become part of your way of looking at yourself, right? And notice the back of your spine from the small of your back between your hips there, up the back, behind the navel, behind the solar plexus, between your shoulder blades, right up into the back of your head. And very gently, getting a sense of your breathing, not needing to change anything, just notice your breathing. And just feeling yourself lying on the floor, the length of your legs, the length of your arms, the length of your spine. Just noticing those 5 lines, the 2 legs, the 2 arms, and the direction, the lines of the legs going down from the torso, the lines of the arm going down from the torso, and the line of your spine going up from your back, right? Those 5 lines. And now very, very gently, and I'd like you to do a really small movement. Begin to lift your head, very small amount off the floor. You know, take the weight of your head off, just a small movement, and then come back, nice and easy. Now, pay attention, when you lift your head, just that slight amount, see if you can allow your chin to come down toward your breastbone as you do that, just easy. And just get a feeling of what that's like, just to lift the head. And then notice if you hold your breath when you do it. See if you can let yourself breathe. Let your tummy be easy. And now lift your head with the idea of bringing your chin straight up toward the ceiling. Just see what that feels like. Right? Where do you feel? Just easy. Where do you feel something happening up between your shoulder blades? Right? And once again, lift your head very easy and let the chin come down toward your chest. And what do you feel in between your shoulder blades, the upper part of your chest? Notice that. And then lift your head, bringing the chin straight up toward the ceiling. Not a lot, and just feel, where do you feel that behind your shoulder blades? Right? And then one more time, lift your head this time, thinking of bringing the chin back toward the top of the head. And what does that do to when you lift your head? What does that do to your chest? You feel something happens up there. Good. And let that go. And you know, this is not an easy movement. So we have these 5 lines, right? The lines of the arms, the lines of the leg, the line up your spine. And then on top of that, we have this round ball, right? This round ball is the head. And so if we just think of these 5 lines as this stick figure, and they're all like just straight and rigid, that wouldn't be a very good way to move. So the round ball of the head is something different, right? So when you lift your head, now don't lift the head, just nod your head a little to bring your chin towards your chest, just a small movement. Just do that very, very small. And the smaller you can do it, the better. Because what we want to pay attention to is what's happening at the back of your spine, at the upper part of behind the chest. As you just nod the head just a little, can you feel that there's something at the back of the upper part of your chest that goes down, that the spine starts to go down just a little, right? The head is approximately 1/10 of the weight of your torso. So to move the head, you only need to do 1/10 of the work in the spine. So paying attention to the spine as you nod your chin forward, the movement in the spine is much, much smaller and easier because it's only 1/10, right? So every time you do it, nice and easy, and just feel where in the upper back between your shoulder blades the spine goes back. So even in this little movement of just nodding the head, your head is coming forward, and that's a way of lifting your head. Just letting it come forward, your head, and you'll see the back of your neck is lengthening, but your spine at the upper part of the back goes back, right? How far down? As I'm talking, you just keep doing that slow, easy movement of nodding your head very gently with yourself. How far down the spine do you feel this movement? Do you feel it in your middle of your back? Do you feel it in your lower back? Do you feel it in your sacrum. Just notice how far down do you feel that movement of the nodding, that small little movement. Good. So now stand your feet, please. And again, do the same movement of just nodding the head. Very, very small, very easy. And you start to feel, not only is there movement at the upper part of the back between the shoulder blades, there's movement all the way down, not in the lumbar part of your back, but actually in the sacrum, between the hips. And you'll feel that your hip joints actually go a little lower, right? The back, the lumbar spine is not going back. That's actually rounding the other way, the lordosis. So there's a little arch. So as you nod the head, there's a feeling of the back of the spine up at the upper part of the chest going back, and at the lowest part of the spine, the sacrum going. You don't have to do that. You just have to be aware of it. You just need to nod your head. Some of you nod the head even lighter and easier, smaller, and start to feel what happens between your shoulder blades, what happens in your lower back. Just easy. See how easy you can do it. See how easy you can do it. Just easy. Just easy. So what we want to become more and more aware of is when the head comes forward and down a little, right? The back goes back, right? To accommodate that. Easy, easy, easy. Good. Let that go. Straighten your legs at rest, please. And just get a feeling for the sense of your spine on the floor, the length of your arms, your breathing, the length of the legs. So now, slide the right arm, keeping it on the floor, up over your shoulder, like up over your head, but out to the side a little. It doesn't have to be straight up over your head. Out to the side a little, right? The right arm. And now, as you're exhaling now, nice and easy, pay attention to your breathing. Begin to do a very small movement of lifting your right arm. Easy. And now, again, pay attention to the same phenomenon we've been paying attention to. Something happens in your back, especially the shoulder blade on the right side. It starts to go back down into the floor. Have your legs long if you can. And the right arm is up above you, not down your side. The right arm is up above you, out to the right a little, right? Yes. And the right arm is on the floor, above your head, on the floor. The right arm is on the floor, and your legs are long. And you start to lift your right arm, and where do you feel the movement in the upper back, your shoulder? Can you start to sense how the back goes back a little? And not only that, the movement starts to move toward the left a little, the left side of you. Easy, just easy, just easy, just easy. So paying attention, where do you feel your back go back? And not only does the right shoulder blade go back toward the floor, it actually slides a little toward the spine. Very, very slightly. Go real slow. Think of the movement in the back more than lifting the arm. The arm is 1/20th approximately of the weight of the torso. So now the movement in the back is going to be 1/20th. It's going to be a lot smaller. So you need to go even. You have to pay attention even more because the movement is much smaller where the back is going back. Take your time. Good. There you go, easy. Notice when you do this now and begin to nod your head a little when you're lifting toward your chest. What happens? Just feel that. What happens to your upper spine, your back? Just combine the two movements, nodding the head a little as you lift the arm. Where do you feel? Just don't lift the head. Just nod the chin, just a little, like you're nodding yet, but very, very small. You just want to feel your spine going back. And the more you want to feel it and the more you're trying to make it happen, the less it's happening. So stop doing anything to feel anything. Just do small, easy movements. Small, easy movements. When you start desiring, you lose the feelings, you lose your sense of yourself, right? You lose the sensual reality that's going on. Easy, easy, easy. You start to objectify the world and yourself. Easy. Good. Now, let go of that. Stay there, rest, and now do the same thing. Now you got to leave the arm up there. Please leave the arm up there. Do the same thing now with your right leg. Lift the right leg, ever so small. And this is what, a lot more difficult because the leg is heavier. But take your time. See what you do when you lift, just to lift the leg a little. Notice what you do on the right short side of your back, your shoulder. Don't lift the arm, just the leg, a little. Easy, just the leg a little, nice and easy to right. That's it, nice and easy, small. See if you can reduce the effort, right? Easy. Think more about experimenting rather than doing a movement. Where can you reduce the effort? Now, feel, where does your back go back now? Can you feel how your right hip presses down into the floor? And notice this, you need to make even more of a lordosis, more of an arch in your back to lift the leg. And more of the right shoulder blade will press into the floor. Easy, easy. So not everything presses down, right? Easy, good. Just see what this is like now. You're going to lift your right leg, your right arm, and your head all at the same time. Do it. Just do it. Don't think. Just do it. Right leg, right arm, and your head all at the same time. Did something get easier to lift the head? All at the same time. All at the same time. Lift the arm, folks. Lift it up. Lift the leg. That's it. And you'll see the head gets easier because your back starts to go back more on the right. Right? Good. Let that go and rest, please. Bring your arms down and rest with yourself. And just pay attention to how you're making contact with the floor on your right side. So for something to come up, something needs to go down. For something to go forward, something needs to go backward. Let your arms be long. And just see what this is like now. Once again, just do a slow, easy movement of nodding your head, your chin towards your chest. What's different on the right side? What's different? Can you feel how the right side might be going? Please have the arms down at your side. There's something on the right side that's going back more, easier. Can you sense that? Maybe. Good. Good. Let it go and rest. And pay attention to the sense of yourself lying on the floor. Easy. Pay attention. Easy. What's different about your right side? What's different about your breathing? So slide the left hand up above. Have the shoulder easy. It doesn't have to be totally above your head. Be out to the left a little. Shouldn't be totally uncomfortable. And very gently, as you're exhaling, pay attention, begin to lift your left arm a little, thinking of the left side, your left scapula, the left shoulder blade going back as you do that. The more you allow your back to go back, the easier it is to lift the arm. Take your time. Easy, easy. Small movements, please. Rest in between. Do not run them on. Pay attention to the sense of your back, your spine going back as you're lifting, your shoulder blade going back as you're lifting, right? Begin to combine that movement of lifting the left arm with nodding your head towards your chest. Combine the two and see if when you include the head, if the arm gets even easier to lift. In other words, if the arm start to sense more lightness, take your time. It's not about the movement, it's about you. It's about you paying attention. Awareness is not about finding answers. That's logic, that's mathematics. Awareness is about what your experience is right now. Awareness is about questions. What am I doing? How am I feeling? It's not about coming up with answers. When you come up with answers, that's like the GPS that keeps bringing you to the cul-de-sac. You keep coming to the dead end. Awareness, you get to the dead end, you reverse. You put it in reverse, you back up, and you get out of there. Easy, easy, good. Easy, just the left arm, the head. Good. Now, let go of that and just feel your left arm, your left shoulder blade. And now begin to lift your left leg. Easy. Again, do small. Start off small. Start off maybe not totally taking it off the floor, and just see if you can start to feel what happens in your lower back on the left side. Your back needs to arch to do this. You can't bring your back down to the floor to do this. Your back needs to arch, and your left hip bone, your left hip goes back into the floor. The sacrum goes back into the floor. But the lumbar spine needs to arch ever so little to do this. That's right. And feel when you do that. Easy. Go slow with yourself, taking your time. So if you think about now lifting the leg and the arm at the same time and nodding your head, the left arm, the left leg, and nodding your head just a little. Feel what happens. Try not to do quick, sharp movements. Do gradual movements, in and out, right? Quick, sharp movements imply that you can't do it. So do gradual movements, easy, easy, gradual movements. Go easy, gradual movement, up and down, gradual. Feel where your back goes back. Now, do that. Lifting the left leg, the left arm, actually lift your head and let the chin come down. Do them all and feel what that's like. Does something get easier somehow a little bit in lifting the head? Pay attention. Pay attention. Good. Let it go. Bring the arms down and rest. You do not need to work hard. You need to work less. You need to allow. Once the back starts to go back, everything's going to get easier. The problem with most of us, our back is not involved in our walking, in our sitting, in our moving. It's just like, and you know, for a while now we've been working on this line of the back. The problem that can become is that people think, oh, my back should be like this straight rod. Hell no, no way. Straight rods do not bend. We want a back that's movable, flexible. So in Tai Chi, there's that interesting concept that very few people understand, how to bend and be straight at the same time. How to bend and be straight at the same time, right? So slide both of the arms up above you, out to the sides a little. Both of the arms out to the sides, up above you a little. And just see what this is like. At the same time, begin to lift both the arms and just feel and let your head do whatever it wants. And feel what happens to your shoulder blades, your upper back. Just slide both the arms and then bring them away from the floor and feel how both shoulder blades start to press down into the floor. Easy, easy, easy. The more you, and it's, listen, if you press them, if you make them press down, you're overworking. You just want to feel the potential, and they will start to press from the lifting of the arms. You don't want to be doing it. Easy, not right yet. Easy, easy. Good. Let that go. Slide the arms down. Feel your upper back, your shoulders, the length of the arms. Notice your breathing. So those of you that have, we're going to come up to sitting and sit in your little chair. Sit in your chair, and it will be just a few minutes here. Or if you don't have a chair, sit on the floor, Indian style, whatever is good for you, right? Just sit in your little chair. That's it. Easy. That's right. Sit in your chair. All right. And now, that's it. Sit down. Yeah. You can go get a chair. Easy. And now pay attention. And sitting in your chair, right, just do a very easy movement. Just do a very easy movement, guys, of bringing your head forward. Just don't have your back on the chair. Don't be sitting back on the chair. Just bring your head a little forward. Just bring your chin a little forward. And as you do that, where do you feel your back go back a little? Just bring your chin a little forward. Where do you feel your back go back a little? Easy. Where do you feel your back go back a little? Just easy. Just bring your chin a little forward. Can you feel the upper back between the shoulder blades goes back a little when you bring your chin head a little forward? Make it smaller and smaller. It's happening. The more you move your head, the less you're going to feel. Go easy. Start to feel how the chest goes back a little. Now do the opposite. Bring your chin up and as if you're going to look up toward the ceiling. And you're going to see the whole spine pushes forward. The chest comes forward. The abdomen comes forward, right? Easy, easy. Look up. Not all the way, look up, and now come back, and now bring the head forward a little. Just feel, where does your back go back? Easy. Where does your back go back? You can start to feel that, and allow it to happen. Doesn't have to go back a lot. Easy, easy. Now, do what we were doing on the floor. Bring the right arm up above you, straight up here like that, right up above your head. Now listen, do real small. Just bring your right hand a little forward. Just bring your right hand a little forward. What does your back do? Pay attention. Feel how your spine goes back, your head comes forward and down a little? Feel that? Whoa, yeah. And you also feel, because if you're on a nice solid, you're going to feel something happens in your hips. Your pelvis does something. Take your time. Easy, easy. Easy, easy. Just bring that, that's it, nice and easy, nice and easy. Start to think now, not bringing the arm forward or the head, just bring your back back. Pay attention to that. Just bring your back back. Easy. Just bring your back back. Do it without the arms up if you can't keep it up. Just bring your back back. Just bring your back back. Good. Let that go. Bring the arm down. Let your arms hang. Just feel what's different about your right arm, the right side of your back. Bring the left arm up Same thing now, just bring your left hand just a little forward, just an inch or so forward, and notice what you do with the upper part of the back on the left side. Easy. Small is better. So you can start to feel, make the transition from bringing the arm forward to bringing the back a little, and the arm and the head will come forward just by doing that. Easy, 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 just easy. Just easy. Very nice. Very nice. Good. Let the arm. Now, bring the arm down. Let both your arms hang. Notice how you're sitting on the chair. Notice if you don't feel straighter and yet more curved, especially in the lower back, the back of your neck. You got your curves and you got your bend and be straight. Right? Right. Easy. Easy. One more, bring the right arm up again, easy now, pay attention now, easy. And now, bring your right arm forward and bring your left knee, right knee up as you do that. Bring your right arm forward and your right knee up a little. So the foot, that's right, and feel what do you do with your back, and then go back down. You want to get it so that if your back starts to do the work, everything starts to happen as if the right side was just floating. Just let your back go back. That's right. Easy, 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 easy. If you get it, you will not feel that you're picking your leg up and putting it down. If you're picking your leg up and putting it down, you're misusing your back. You're shortening it. The back goes back, the leg comes up, the arm comes forward, the back comes back forward, the leg goes down. Use your back to do the whole movement. Easy, easy. Take your time here. Take your time. This is all about using your spine for walking. Take your time. Good. Let it go. Come back down. Come back down with your arm. Feel your right side. Notice how your right side feels, your right leg. And then bring your left hand up easy, and now bring your back and let the left foot start. I'm going to tell you, all of you, start off smaller. Just bring your left heel up and then come back. Just let your back go back and just bring the left heel up, and you're going to see. If you're leaning back on the chair, it's not going to work. Just bring your back and bring the left heel up and then come back with the back. The head will come. You have to do something. Your head's going to come up and forward more to come back, and the head comes a little down and forward when you go back, right? Easy, 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 easy. And then start to see if the leg doesn't want to come up a little more of itself. Easy, easy, lovely. Let it go, bring it down. Rest again. Rest back in the chair now. Give yourself a break. All right? Easy. Just notice how you're sitting. Notice your breathing. Come back again, if you're not, to the front of the chair. Easy. Bring both hands up. And now just bring both your arms forward. Do it very, very small. And feel, just to do a little movement, how the back has to go back. The smallest movement you can do with bringing both the hands a little forward. The smallest you can do. Now, I'm going to tell you, I want you to do that movement and don't let your back move. Just bring the arms forward and don't let your back move. Don't let it move. Welcome to the world of exercise. Welcome to how you got to rigidify your spine, not let it move, right? How everything's got to be rigid and hard, easy. Don't let the back move to do it. Just bring the arm, just the hands a little forward. Rigidify, rigid. Now let it go and let your back go back. See what happens. Whoa, easy. Let your back go back. Let your back go back. Right. Let your back go back. And then look up to the ceiling, right through your hands, and then let your back go back. And do the whole movement with your spine. Look up to the ceiling through your hands, and then let your back go back. And then let your back, keep the arms straight up. Look up to the ceiling, the back will do something. Look up to the ceiling, you push your tummy forward, and then let it go back, just a little. Don't do big movements. Don't do big movements. You just screw everything up. Little movements. Good. Bring everything down. Right? Lie on your backs again and rest. Take your chairs away. Very nice. And in resting, pay attention to the length of your back, the width of your back, your shoulder blades, the arms, the legs. Notice your breathing. So once again, we've been working on these 5 lines, the lines of the legs, the lines of the arms, the line up the spine. And then on top of that, there's this round ball, right? And the round ball, for the ball to come up, the back needs to go back into the floor a little, right? Every vertebra, and you have 24 of them, every vertebra is an individual round ball. And when you get 2 or 3 or 4 of them working together, that's that one area that presses down. In front of those, it will come up a little away from the floor. So nice and easy now. Just see what it's like. Think of your back going back, and just lift your head again, lift it up, your chin to look between your legs, and just see what that's like for you. And then put it down and let it go. That's all. Let it go. That's enough. Good, good. Bring both of your feet to standing, please. Stand both of your feet on the floor. Bring your right hand up out to the side, right? The right hand on the floor, back of the hand on the floor. Put it up above you a little like you were sitting, right? Easy, easy. Now, do that small movement, thinking of your back going back, of lifting your right arm. And then let it come back easy. When you do that movement now, what happens to the back of your right hip? And you feel the back of your right hip presses down a little. Let your tummy on the right side round. So breathe in, let your back round a little, let your back arch a little, and let your right hip go down a little. Easy to lift the arm. Just easy. And see if that doesn't get easier to lift the arm. Right? Easy. Easy. Some of you, the arm looks like it's a lot lighter already. So see. Easy. Easy. Yeah, that's right. Easy. So now do this. The next time, leave the arm down and just leaving the configuration of the legs stay the same. Just press down your right hip into the floor, very, very gently. Just press your right hip down. Feel what happens in the right arm. Feel where does your back start to go back, right? Easy. Easy. Just press your right hip down. That's it. Easy. What happens in your right arm? What happens to the weight of the back of your head? Pay attention. Once the spine starts to go back, the weight of how we use the flexion in the front of the body gets a lot easier. So we have to coordinate flexion with extension. Extension is what goes back. Extension is what gets long in the back. It doesn't just get long, it extends by getting long and going back. In the same way that flexion is not just flexion where you flex. When you flex in the front of the body, it rounds. Well, it could round. A lot of people do the opposite. When they flex, they pull in. They can never round. Easy, easy. Just. Now, pressing the right hip down, start to lift your right arm a little more and lift the head and see what that's like. That's it, small, and come back. Just so it's easy. And as you lift the head, remember to bring your chin toward see if that's getting a little easier. And see if you can feel, where is your back pressing back, right? Where is the back pressing back, which is the most important element right now? Easy. Where's your back pressing back? Yeah, okay. Good, let it go. Bring everything down and rest. Bring the arm down, your legs. Pay attention to your right side. What's different? Notice your breathing. Notice how you lie on the floor. Once again, just slide the right arm up, out, up above you. Just slide the right arm up above you. And just see what it's like. Go slow now. Just lift the right leg once again. And notice what you do now. Is it different? Yeah, look at it. It comes up a little easier. Your hand getting lighter. Yes, great. Yes, light. Good. Let that go. Bring the arm down. Stand your feet. Bring your left arm up above you, out to the left. Same thing. Easy. And do a small movement of just lifting, just pressing your left hip into the floor. Just a small movement. This is 1/10 of the work that you need to do to lift the leg. That it's so small. And the smaller you can make it, the less work you need to do with lifting the leg. Easy. Because to lift your left leg, you need to press the hip down. Easy. Now, what happens in the left arm as you're pressing the hip down? So begin to press the left hip and let the left arm come up a little. Very lightly. See if you can feel how the hip does something to make the arm lighter. Easy. Easy. That's it. That's it. Take your time. Easy. Opposition. Learning how to use the opposition is really in the spine. The opposition is in the spine. Easy, easy. The spine goes back. Good. Now, straighten your legs. Keep the arm up there. And once again, lift your left leg. And see what that's like. Now, lift the left leg with the left arm. Include the head now. Just notice what's going on here. Yeah, very nice. Good. Let it go. Bring everything down and rest. So, in a natural person, right, a person who adheres to the operations of nature, a natural person would naturally understand gravity, the laws of opposition, the contraction and extension of muscles. But a natural person wouldn't have the brain that we have. Through evolution, we've lost like a fish understands the water, like a bird understands how to fly. We've evolved in a way that at one time, we made this choice to kind of discard the body and all these natural operations, the natural way of being in nature with ourselves, to become, in a sense, unnatural. You know, there's a great saying in Western mechanics, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's wonderful for your car or your boiler or whatever. It's terrible to do that with your body, to wait till it breaks to fix it, because by then you're in big trouble. And that's why we have the state of the health system that we have. We wait for it to break. They give us nothing for prevention, nothing for making us understand our bodies in a better way to keep us all healthier. No. Wait till it's broken. We're not going to give you anything unless your body's broke to fix it, right? Good. So now, notice your breathing. Easy. Bring both the arms up over your head. And let's just see what this is like. And very gently, lift both the arms and your head at the same time. Easy. Just make it, that's it. Feel what that's like, right? Feels the head come up a little easier. Good. Now lift both the arms, the head, and the legs. What's that like? Not quick. Don't do it quick. Do smaller and more gradual. Yeah, so your back's got to go back somewhere. Your back's got to go back to do this easy. There you go. That's right. Some of you, you think you have to lift high. You don't have to lift high. That's not what it's about. It's about feeling where you go. There you go. Once you start paying attention to thinking correctly, meaning letting the back go back rather than lifting something up. Think of the back going back rather than lifting something up. So you change your intentionality. All right, good. Let it go and rest again. Okay, so just feel yourself on the floor, and slowly, in your own time, please, I want you to roll over and come up to sitting and then standing with yourself. Take your time. And we're going to bring us into the upright position. So go easy. All right? So now, come to standing. We're going to look at how this what we call balance. And listen, some of you, I'm going to tell you, you have those chairs there. For some of you, you're going to need a chair. And look, watch what I do. Here's the chair, and I'm going to put one hand on the chair just lightly because we're going to be playing. Some of you, it's going to be too much. Your balance is going to, you might not need to do it, but just to have it there, right? Just to have it there, right? Okay, so now, very gently, pay attention now. Bring your right arm up in standing. And you don't need the chair for that, right? Yeah, okay. So now start to bring your right arm just a little, the right hand just a little forward, and let your back go back. Easy. Just let's let your back go back as you bring your right hand a little forward. Easy. Let your back go back. Easy. Easy. Once again, just bring the right arm a little forward, the back, and then your head comes a little forward, right? To do that. The right arm's up above your head. We're not doing Tai Chi. We're doing what we were doing on the floor. This is what you are on the floor. Your right arm is long, and you start to bring the right arm a little forward, just a little, the hand, just an inch or so, and you feel this is going to improve your balance, guys. And you go back into your right, the right side of your back more. And I want you to go back there more and more so you can start to pick up the front of your right foot, just the front of the foot. Just go back until you start to pick up the front of the right foot. You go back onto the right heel, right? As you start to pick up. Now, I told you, some of you might need your chair just to hold on there. You go back into your right heel, right? Your left hand will be on the chair, just to, not holding, just to steady. Go back into your right heel. Go back into your right heel. Good, good. Come forward, go back, easy, easy. Now, see if you can let go of the chair and do the same thing. Come back, come back, come back. Good, easy. Bring the right arm down and rest. And just feel your right arm, your right side. Take your time, take your time. Bring your left arm up. Same thing now. These are great little things you could play around with. Let the arm, now bring the left hand just a little forward and feel what happens, how you go back on the left, how you go back on the left, right? You go back, back, as if the upper back is going back towards your left heel. Easy, easy, easy. Small movement, the head comes forward. Easy. One more, easy, easy. Don't bring the arm forward, just let the back go back. Feel what the arm does. Oh, and the head comes forward, right? Oh, and the head comes forward. Good, bring everything down, right? Feel how you stand right now. Now I want you to take a walk, but listen to me. When you take the walk, I want you to think, where you put your weight, that leg, your back goes back to lift the other leg. Take a walk. Where you put the weight, let the back go back, let the back go back, and you're going to see the back will go back on both sides if you get that. Right? Where you put the weight, right? Easy. Let the back go back a little, right? And let it go back on the other side where you're lifting the leg so the arm goes back when you lift the leg. When you lift the leg, the right arm, the leg you're lifting, that arm goes back. The leg that you're lifting to walk, that arm goes back. That's right. And now you've got rotation, and you're going back to walk forward. You're going back to walk forward. You're going back to walk forward. Easy. Come back again, please. Come back. Easy. So let's just see. Maybe some of you will get this. Again, awareness is not about answers. It's about asking questions. Let's see. I'm going to bring my arm forward, my back, and I'm going to lift my right leg, just like I was doing on the floor. You're going to bring your arm is up above your head. Remember what you were doing on the floor. You're lying on the floor, and now you're going to bring your back and let the right arm come forward and the right leg come forward, and then come back. And if you get it, you're going to see that you can really balance on the other leg very well. When you get it, you're going to see that you're able to balance on, and you can't be fast. If you're doing it fast, make it smaller and do less. When you get it, you're going to see that you can just balance totally on the opposite leg, right? You just balance totally on the opposite leg. Easy, easy. One more. That's it. Good. Don't worry about getting it. If you can't, you got to give it time to get you. Good. Now bring that arm down. Pay attention to yourself. Take another walk and feel what's different from one side to the other. Just notice. Have fun with this. Have fun in playing with yourself and noticing what's different. Come back, please. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Left arm up, same thing. And now, you might be surprised how different it is from one side to the other. So you're going to bring your back, the right arm, the left arm comes forward, and the left leg comes up, just like on the floor. Just like on the floor. As if you were going to do that, but you're not going to. That's crazy to do. Just lift the arm and the leg and balance, and you will balance over your right leg. If you go back on the left, you will balance on the right leg. If you go back, that's it. Yes, get wobbly. Get wobbly. Yes, play with it. Awareness is not answering. Awareness is not answers. Awareness is noticing what is. Right? What is. Good. So now let's see this one. Good. Bring the arm down. Feel both your arms. Right? Good. Okay. Now, bring both your arms up. Okay? And I want you to bring both your hands forward. Let your back go back and lift both of your legs at the same time. You can't do it. Don't try it. Don't try it. It's a trick question. Now, bring your right foot a little forward. Just bring your right arm up. Tai Chi. Now, this is very interesting. Here's your vertical line right here. Let your hand be at that vertical line. And all you need to do right now is go over to your right heel, back into the right heel, and let the shoulder blade back here on the right go back as you rotate on your right heel, and the right arm will go just slightly forward. So you're going backward and forward at the same time. You're maintaining verticality. All of this is a loss of verticality. All of this is, I'm going off. No, you want to maintain verticality, and now we're getting the horizontal, just back. And there's a lengthening of the arm, and it's going back and forward at the same time, the right arm. Wow, back and forward at the same time, the right arm. Easy, easy. Once again, back and forward at the same time. So the shoulder blade's going back as you go back into the heel, and the arm is going a little forward, straight in front of you. The arm's not going out to the side. So you're maintaining verticality through the whole movement. The spine is going up, in other words. Good. Bring the arm down. Feel what's different in your right arm. Wow. Right shoulder blade, the fascia on the right side. See, once you organize, your body has a very different response. This is chi. What you're feeling on your right side is chi. There's more blood flow, there's more lymph flow, there's more opening, there's a lengthening. Left foot in front, left hand up, easy. Now, think about this. You're going to go over to your left heel. Think about bringing the left shoulder blade. This is not your shoulder. This is the top of your arm. The shoulder blade up in the back here. Think of bringing the left shoulder blade back as you go over to your left heel. That's all you need to do. And you're going to be more balanced and vertical. All right, there you go. Easy. And you stay organized to your longitudinal line right down the middle of you. Easy. And you're going to feel when you get it, your heel sinks down. Easy. Let your head be easy. Bring the arm down. Feel both your arms down. Feel your back, your shoulder blades. A good place to do this is going, and I don't mean all the way, going up steps. When you go to walk up a step, here's the step. When you step, not before you step, when you step, let the back go back on that side. When you step, let the back go back on that side, and you will walk up steps a lot easier. But what most of you are going to do, you're going to bring the back back and then step. No, when you step, bring the back back. It has to be simultaneous, right? It has to be simultaneous. So now, as you walk, I want you to walk around the room again. Every time you step with the heel, think of your back going back. Every time you step with the heel, let your back go back. Let your back go back. Every time you step with the heel, let your back go back. Let the arms be down and long every time. Now, one more piece. As you step with the heel, all right, everybody come back, because I see all kinds of things. Here's what I want you to do right now. When you're going to step with your right foot. As you step into your right heel, let your left arm come forward and your right arm go back. And then as you step on the other heel, let the other arm come forward. At the same time, see, your coordination's off. Some of you, your coordination is, you got to put the heel on the floor and take it from the heel. Otherwise, the heel has to contact the floor, and then the arms, there you go. The heel, put the heel down. No, some of you are moving before the heel is down. Some of you put the heel down, and then you let the arms swivel. You put the heel down, there you go. Good. Have fun with this. This is great stuff to play around with, and you'll walk better, you'll feel better, and we'll continue on. This opposition is a very important ingredient to understand. Most people lose the ability to make opposition as they age, especially in the spine. And then it just becomes about how, I have to have a straight spine or whatever. A flexible spine is a spine that is bent and straight at the same time. And that's very difficult for us to understand. It's like one of those, what do you call them, pieces of works of art that are like, it looks like that. It should never stand up and they have motion on it. What is it called? Who does that? Calder? Yes.
Bill?
Yeah, good. All right, have a great day. I'll see you Sunday.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
enjoy.
you so much, Larry.
All right.
Happy Thursday.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye.